Trish Stratus is a WWE Hall of Famer that is arguably the most successful female performer in the history of the company. Here are 10 things that WWE wants you to forget about 2015 WWE Hall of Fame inductee Trish Stratus. She is indirectly responsible for models taking over WWE. Trish was hired due to her experience as a fitness model and because the university she was attending had a strike, so that's how she got started modeling. It would be better if WWE hired more women that are experienced wrestlers instead of models, although they will keep bringing in models because they are always looking for the next Trish Stratus. 9. She was better as a heel because she was so easy to dislike. When WWE likes to paint a picture of Trish Stratus, they like to do so by portraying her as the nicest diva ever, as if she was never a bad girl. She actually started out as a heel that was managing Test and Albert in early 2000, and then by early 2001 she had advanced to the point that she became the on-screen girlfriend of her boss, Vince McMahon. She turned down WrestleMania 25 Battle Royal. Trish retired in 2006 just before she got married. Even after she retired, WWE called her once in a while to take part in a match or appear on Raw if they're in the Toronto area. She was asked to be a part of the 25-woman Battle Royal, as were other divas from WWE's past like Sunny and Tori Wilson, both of whom were in the match, but she turned it down. It was the right move by her in hindsight because the match was terrible, since the main focus was on Santino dressed in drag as Santina. It's one of the worst matches in WrestleMania and WWE history. 7. She had her breast implants removed after retiring. It was a dark day for many males when this news was reported, but it's true. Trish had her breasts removed following her WWE retirement. It's not like she made a big public statement about it, but it was reported by Power Slam magazine in 2008, and that was it. If she did something with her implants in WWE, she dressed as sexy as any woman in company history. 6. One of the first big feuds of Trish's career. Trish's career in WWE was when she was managing Test and Albert in the spring of 2000, and they got involved with the Dudley Boys, who were gaining steam as a babyface duo that liked to put people through tables. The crowd chanted for tables, so they obliged. 7. She had her breast implants removed after retiring. It was July 8, 2002 when Stratus was part of one of the most famous matches in Raw history. Not famous in a good way. It's famous because it's one of the worst WWE matches ever. 10. She is indirectly responsible for models taking over WWE. There are multiple theories as to why Morrison didn't like Trish being around. She wasn't in WWE at the time, so she took the spot of somebody else that could have been Morrison's girlfriend Melina, although she wasn't being used that well at that time. The other thing was maybe Morrison didn't want to be in a 6-man tag and he had a tough time hiding that from people. Trish returned to WWE once in a while in the years that followed her 2006 retirement. She agreed to wrestle at WrestleMania 27 in a 6-person tag with John Morrison. Morrison gave her the cold shoulder. It was very disrespectful for him to do that to a veteran like Stratus, who is one of the most respected women in WWE history. 3. She was still women's champion even though she missed 4 months of action. There are multiple theories as to why Morrison didn't like Trish being around. She wasn't in WWE at the time, so she took the spot of somebody else that could have been Morrison's girlfriend Melina, although she wasn't being used that well at that time. The other thing was maybe Morrison didn't want to be in a 6-man tag and he had a tough time hiding that from people. Trish returned. She went on to hold the women's title all the way until April 2006 when she lost it to Mickie James, which gave her that 448-day reign. 2. Her private parts were grabbed by Mickie James at WrestleMania 22 and finish was messed up. Towards the end of Trish's awesome match with Mickie James at WrestleMania 22, Mickie decided to counter the Stratus faction bulldog that Trish always used. She did so in a way that nobody else ever has. She grabbed her down there. Trish was stunned. The crowd cheered. Mickie then made a V with her hand and stuck her tongue between it. The fans liked that too. 6. One of the first big feuds of Trish's career after retiring. It was a dark day for many males when this news was reported, but it's true, Trish had her breasts removed following. Vince had some doubts about Trish's loyalty to him, so he decided to test her. They went in WWE stage and then Vince McMahon said her to get on her hands and knees like a dog, and then after she started crawling around the ring, Trish barked like a dog. She did it repeatedly. He told her to take off her blouse and her skirt to further humiliate her by making her walk around the ring in her bra and panties. Trish has commented over the years that while she didn't really feel comfortable doing it, she understood it because there was a payoff in the end. This is still one of the most controversial segments WWE has ever done. If you like our video, please subscribe our channel and please comment, like, and share, for more and more video.